Hello folks, here we go again. It's a new day, and new day brings a new challenges. Let's smash that Acme thread rod this time. So we have a unknown material. I don't know what that is. It is something I wouldn't have a bloody clue what it is, but I hope it'll do the trick. So let's do the thing in some sort of a order. What we're gonna do, we'll change this tip so we can do the center. That's us. Right. I have put you here close so you can see what's going on. Hopefully that should be alright. Hopefully it won't damage the camera or something. That needs to be turned off. I just want to clean this threaded part. We'll just face that off. Beautiful. We just drill the sucker out, prepare and pour let's put a bit of oil on it. That's us, that should be enough. Okay. Right. Okay, what we're going to do next, we will exchange this center drill. Center drill, homemade center drill. I made this long time ago. That was one of the first things I ever made on this. Right, where is the... There it is. We'll take that one until we find something better. That is the one. Right, maybe this way, hang on. Okay, where should I put you guys? How could I... something like this would be almost perfect, eh? Let me try to put you there, okay? Just a sec. There you go, into the original stand. Now, so this bar is 12.5 mil thick, and I will bring that somewhere to 90, let's say 9 mil, and I'm just trying to figure out how much how long should I make it. I'll go this much. Okay. Let's see, what do we have? Let's see. That is running like a shit. But once we put this thing in, it'll run like a... Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Right. That goes like that. That goes like that. That goes like that. That should be okay. Let's see how we're running. We are running nice and true. We are running nice and true. So what I'll do, I'll drop this down because I want to clean that up nicely. So 2 mil, a little bit less than 2 mil needs to come off. So I'll go for that, and to have it better, we'll have it supported at least a bit. I have shimmered those pushers because they were a little bit loose, sloppy. So I will once this goes well, and I hope this time it will. I don't want to jinx it like yesterday, but I think I'm gonna make a new one, maybe a little more sophisticated than this one. This is medieval business, but it's okay. It's cool, as they say. Right. So that is that. Let's see how we go. It goes all right. Let's see how we... Oh yeah. That is making some serious noise. We'll do the first pass. Actually, oh no, I was thinking to go a little bit faster, but there's no need for it. There's no need for speed. Not in this household. So what I like to do, I like to shift this backwards and then have this business forward, so that cutting's happening on the clean spot, if you're with me. See that? That's what I'm talking about. Okay. A little bit faster. Needs to follow a little bit better, something like that. Okay, let's pause for the second just to see what's happening here. Alright, so it didn't clean it all the way. It did not clean it all the way. So we'll shove it and we'll go another, let's say 0.4 of the mil, and go forward. No need for me to bust you with this process. I'll bring you back once I'm closer to the final measurement. Okay folks, everything is set for the grand finale. I hope this time will come out good. The bar is equal all the way. Everything is set, hopefully this time it'll be okay. Okay, let's do the stretch path. Let me adjust this one. Compound. Not a compound, the other one on the 0. That looks alright. Okay. Half nut on one. One is coming up now. Bang. And it's looking good. It is looking good. Nice little stretch pass. I'm not sure that you can see that, but I will show you that. There. I'm not going to go any further. There is no need. Okay. Something like that. So, bit more of adjusting. Not bad. Not bad. I want these rollers to turn with the bar. Okay, I'll advance, let's say 10 microns, and then engage the half nut on number 1. But before that, we have to bring this one to 0, which is here. Now, one is already gone. Have to wait for another turn. Actually, I wanted to put some oily oil. A little bit awkward. I'm trying to film this at the same moment. Alright, one is coming up. And go. That is looking good. Knock on wood. There. Okay. Bring this up a bit. Somewhere around here. Advance the compound. Advance the cross line. And engage the number one. Thank you. It is cutting nice. That's it. Okay. Let me show you closer. That's only 3 passes. So far so good. Let's hope I don't fuck up this time. Right, I'll come back to you either with a good one or buggered one. Either way. Just I'm shaking like a fucking leaf. So yeah, just carry on to the next few passes and then I'll come back. My God, would you look at that? After so much struggle, I have finally made a bloody Acme thread, 3810 Acme thread with a nice running thread without pretty much any backlash. And this is this is the one that was not in. This was the last one in, or second last. Was it this one? No, it was this one. This one got mangled. And then I went to the shop and bought myself 2 meter of stainless steel rod, 952, I think it says here. Let me see where we are. Would be nice if I could have that into the camera. Yeah, see, 952, 2 meters. And I've spoken to a couple friends of mine who know about these things much more than I do. And one of them suggested that I should plug the turn the half nut on and go backwards and forwards with the machine. And silly as I was, I pushed this button all the way in, and because I did that, I couldn't find reverse. So despite all this, I could go forward but not reverse. Anyway, just to make this really old story short, I managed to put the speed to 45 rounds per minute, managed to find reverse and forward, and I was going up and down. It took forever, but if you look at this, you'll see that is looking more like, where's that original one? Original, where are you? Ah, there it is. It looks like that, okay? And you know what? It wasn't without hustle. So I did this one with a nut somewhere up to here, and then I dismantled everything because I thought, oh yeah, it goes up to there, it's going to go all the way. But when it came to the middle, it didn't want to go. So I put it back, everything back together, chased the thread again, and went couple passes from here all the way to the end, couple time, and this thing goes now all the way everywhere. So all that is left is to unscrew this bit, because I believe that is on the screw underneath, and then I will shorten this one up because it's too long, a little bit too long, and machine the end, prepare it for the thread, and that'll be it. And then I will be able to put this little myford back together, and then basically, because that is imperial laid, so I could make that thread on this little thing, but I don't have following rest for this machine. I have a steady rest but not the following rest, so I would need to make one in order to make that. However, after so many failures, look at this. This is ridiculous. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, let's say 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 fuck-ups. And look at this. These are the chips that it was making. Every pass made a complete chip in one. However, I have learned that this machine can make threads without any worries, but you have to reverse and forward and all this business, unless you're making metric threads, because apparently this is a metric machine. That's what I've been told, because people reckon if it has metric measurements here, that is a metric machine, which I agree with them, because I don't know much about these things. So it is what it is. It made a perfect bloody thing. It is absolutely lovely. It has no backlash, just probably fuck all. I mean, maybe it has a little bit, but comparing to the old one, that is absolutely marvelous. In saying that, I'm gonna conclude this one. I'm not gonna bust your patience with putting that onto that little thing and putting it back together. That'll be something else. Guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for hanging around with me on this one. Cheers until the next one.